Hey, I had a rant that I wanted to bring up. I don't really do movies that have a lot of testosterone, like they're driven by testosterone and action, just constantly guns and car chases and stuff like that. Like the Bourne Ultimatum, Mission Impossible. Die Hard is good. I watched the first one. I might have watched the second one. Uh, but anyway, my point is that I love the Godzilla movies, even the old ones with the horrible graphics. I love that the fight scenes, and you don't need a whole movie around the story of the humans, and none of that matters at all to me. It's just boring filler. It doesn't matter if you get Bryan Cranston or the girl from Stranger Things in Godzilla. It doesn't matter. Their lives are meaningless. It's all about the monsters, the giant monsters that fight each other to the death. That's all I care about. I was actually a little disappointed. I have HBO Max, but I really don't watch it ever. I don't know why I spent $20 a month on it. I'm not getting my you know, money's worth out of it, surely. But there is a King Kong versus Godzilla and Godzilla King of the Monsters, and I think there might even be another one on there. These are movies that have come out in the last few years that I just didn't bother to go see because I knew it's just going to be more of the same humans that I don't care about trying to survive, and they somehow in all the fight scenes they get the humans like in the middle of the monsters, and the camera's all over the place. It's shaking uncontrollably. You barely get a. What I want is a camera in the distance where you can see both monsters on screen, and all their fight sequences are on screen at all times. There's no shaky cam. I mean, it's all CGI anyway, right? What's the point? Um, but yeah, somehow almost I think every single fight scene, the humans are somehow nearby, close enough that they're brushing, coming into contact with the monsters. There's scenes where they're flying in a ship and they're going right up along the side of the monster's like spine or something. And I'm like, that they're just doing this so they have an excuse to put those scenes into a roller coaster ride for their resort, their fancy amusement park, which I'm never going to go visit. So I mean, like, it's all fan service that just doesn't apply to me. And I mean, I know that I'm probably not the main demographic. I'm sure lots of people care that Bryan Cranston is in the one of the movies, and there's all these cool celebrity appearances. It's all just lost on me. I was going to say there was that girl from The Shape of Water, the drama about the woman who falls in love. She's like a scientist and a German. She's a scientist and she falls in love with a man beast of the ocean, sea creature. And anyway, it's a really great movie, actually. I think it might have won an Oscar or some kind of award. I don't know. It was good, though. And she was in the Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yeah, I think that's right. And she was murdered pretty early on. I mean, I was just skipping around when I was watching these things earlier. I was just looking for the fight scenes. And I was pleasantly surprised to watch a human get random. I mean, there's things are huge. He just sees a random human running away, a woman, the girl from Shape of Water, and decides to chomp her. I think that was Mothra, or the Hydra with three heads, not Mothra. The lightning breath, whatever. He totally chomped her. Spoilers. Well, that's all I really had to say, I guess. Action movies have great action, but seriously need to cut down on all the unnecessary exposition and plot that just does not matter at all. I mean, John Wick somehow managed to hold your entire your attention span, the whole movie. good music, the whole movie is just action. There's like 20 minutes of exposition tops total throughout the whole thing. And I mean, at least the first one, maybe the second one too. They have to explain whatever. You get the idea. I just hate unnecessary exposition, especially in movies where the humans just don't matter anyway. Goodbye.